Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Maya and this is my summer fitness journey. I am going away today. It's Wednesday the 17th of July and I'm going away for 5 weeks-ish. I wanted to do this video because I have decided to make quite a few changes, like lifestyle sort of changes, to do with fitness and health and everything. And I thought it would be good to kind of record that process and like if there's any results that come out of that, see what they are as well. So yeah, basically the main things are that I've decided to start doing yoga every morning. I'm going to do lots of incline walking on the treadmill, lots of walking in general because we do quite a lot of walking while we're away. And my diet at the minute is currently kind of like largely vegetarian, so I'd like to convert to being fully vegetarian over the summer. Okay, so what I mean by largely vegetarian is that my diet before this summer was kind of, I ate mainly vegetarian food, but I wouldn't have classed myself as a vegetarian because I did sometimes eat chicken, and it would probably be like half of the week at least I was just vegetarian sort of thing, and then like on the days that I did eat meat it'd be one meal, probably with chicken in it, and that was it. Chicken was the only meat that I really did eat because I've never really liked meat that much. I think a big thing for me in choosing to convert to being vegetarian, other than not wanting to cause harm to animals, is the fact that I just don't like it. And for me, I started, even with chicken, not enjoying it while I was eating it. And I used to feel really guilty as well. Like, this is to do with the not harming animals thing. I used to feel really guilty while I was eating it. It would make me feel sick, the fact that I was eating it, because I felt guilty. And I just didn't want to be doing that. Like, if I felt that guilty for eating it, why carry on eating it? And I've got to work on building up my fitness for my kickboxing. I weighed myself this morning and I was 59.1 kilos. I'll weigh myself when I get back and see if there's any difference there or not. Obviously it's like losing weight isn't the important thing, it's more losing fat, gaining muscle. But it would be interesting to see if the next 5 or so weeks has an impact on that or not. What I might do though is I have a tape measure so I can measure myself with that today, and then when I get back measure myself with that and see if there's any change in, you know, like waist or anything like that. See if it like impacted at all by changing diet and more fitness and all that sort of thing. But yeah, I don't have any way to work out percentages. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it's not boring. But yeah, it's my journey. It's my first morning here. It's quite cloudy, but it's still nice and warm. Had a nice lie-in because obviously we arrived quite late last night. So yeah, I'm just going to do some yoga. So I finally made it to the gym. It is a week into my holiday. I haven't been yet because I'm a lazy shit. But I'm here now. It's quite messy in here. I don't know why. Like, whoever was in here last did not tidy up after themselves. Obviously my plan hasn't really gone to plan, if well, good English, but you know what I mean, like it didn't really go to plan because I was meant to be in the gym a lot and I spent a whole week not going. But I have been doing my yoga, so it's not completely gone tits up, so it's all good. I'm just gonna do some treadmill over there, and then I'll do my fitness test if I can tidy some of this up and get a mat out. And then I'll just do some yoga down here as well. I didn't do like a before I came away, so it's not really before anymore, but this is what at the minute we've got. So right, so I just want to kind of make more like toned on my belly. Do my fitness test now, so watch me die because it's really hot. It's, I mean, what time is it? I don't even know. What time are you? It's 10:46. Is that right? That can't be right because I came down here at like 9. Who knows? It's sometime around 10 and it's like 26 degrees outside. As you can see, I am very sweaty, so this will be fun. Alright, so that's me done. Definitely should have been coming at the start of the holiday, but better late than never. I'm here now, and yeah. Alright, so I'm back in the gym doing my incline walking. I'll be honest, I've been really bad with this. The only thing that I've stuck to is being a vegetarian. The only really hard thing about that is finding vegetarian options on menus, because there's not a lot of places out here that offer much in the way of vegetarian food, unless you go specifically to a vegetarian restaurant or a vegan restaurant. But then obviously I can't expect my family to do that every night because they're not vegetarians, so that's been difficult. But I've stuck to it, so. But yeah, this is my second time in the gym, and it's a Monday. What day is it? 29th, I think. So I've been here 11 whole days, and this is my second time in the gym because I'm a lazy shit. I've done my yoga more than I've been to the gym, but I've not been doing it every day either. Because, you know, like, I had loads of good intentions, but when you go on holiday, it just doesn't really work out sometimes, you know? Because I'm lazy. But yeah, I'm just doing incline of 12, speed of 3 at the minute. It's fairly easy. It's quite slow. But yeah, it is actually really good because you'd think, oh, just walking on a treadmill is not going to do anything. But because of the incline, it's a lot harder than normal walking. And I'm not the sort of person that enjoys running. Seriously, no joke, I actually hate running. I hate it. Alright, I've just upped the speed a bit because I was getting really bored because I just lose concentration so quickly. And I didn't really want to give up after 8 minutes just because I was bored. I've just finished. I did 20 minutes and an incline of 12. And then it was kind of like 10 minutes, my speed of 3, 10 minutes, my speed of 4 because I got bored. But yeah, 146 calories apparently. So I would just like to point out that I'm not a complete lazy shit. Like, I am a lazy shit, but not a complete one. So I haven't been a complete failure over here because even when I've not been going to the gym, most days I'm still doing like 9,000-10,000 steps without that. So not a complete failure. Okay, so I'm about to do my fitness test for kickboxing. Eventually I've got to be able to do 100 press-ups, burpees, squat jumps and squat thrusts in 20 minutes. For my last grading, it was 50 of each in 10 minutes. So I'm building that up, and I'm only on 60 at the minute because I'm lazy and I haven't been doing it. So 60 of each, it shouldn't really take me longer than 12 minutes, but it probably will because I'm lazy and I haven't done it in so long. So I want to have a timer in front of me so I can see how long I am taking. Alright, I've just paused the timer to film this, but like, I'm definitely not going to get it done in 12 minutes because somehow it's just taken me 6 minutes to do 60 press-ups. What's happened to me? Like, I used to be really good at this, but now I'm not. I'm 11 minutes in. I've done 2 of the bits. 2 of the 4. I stopped when it got to 12 minutes. So that I could see how much more somebody's fit in, which is a lot. I did 60 press-ups, 60 burpees, 25 squat jumps, no squat thrusts in 12 minutes. And I need to get to a stage, before I can move on to doing 70, I need to get to a stage where I can do 60 of everything in 12 minutes, which I'm not at, so I was going to do some yoga, but I'm exhausted, so I might just do that later up in the apartment because I need to go and have a shower because I feel disgusting. Like, this is not nice. So, yeah. Just a little check-in. I am so shiny. Oh my god. It's warm. But yeah, just a little check-in. My dad's gone home, so that means we've been able to try some vegetarian vegan restaurants. So we went to a lovely vegan place the other evening and had a buffet. It was really beautiful. And then tonight we're going to a vegetarian, vegan, gluten-free and celiac place. So, and diabetic, I think. I can't remember. They've got different menus for different dietary things, so it seems really good. So we're going to go there tonight. And then there's some nice sounding and looking vegetarian vegan cafes that are open during the day but not in the evening, so we're going to go there some lunchtime. The options are obviously a lot better because the whole place is vegetarian and vegan, whereas some restaurants there's literally like one salad for me to eat, which is the most difficult part about this because I haven't really found myself wanting to eat meat at all. I've just struggled in some restaurants finding anything that I want to eat because I don't want to eat meat, but then they've got like 2 vegetarian options. So yeah, I have had quite a few meals where I've been just eating for the sake of getting food in me rather than enjoying it. But there's not much in terms of vegan options or vegetarian options in some places, and that's just how it is. So yeah, I'm looking forward to tonight. We're going to hopefully have a really nice meal. So yeah. And to be honest, I've been really bad with going to the gym. I was meant to go this morning, and at like 8:30 I woke up, and I said to my mum last night, I was like, right, when we wake up, I'm going to the gym. You're not going to let me not go to the gym and all this. And then she was like, you're going to the gym? And I went, no. Like, I just can't be bothered in the mornings. I'm not feeling motivated to go in the mornings. I only feel motivated English. I only feel motivated to go in the evenings, but obviously if we're going out for meals in the evenings, I don't always have time to go to the gym. So I've failed a bit on that. But yeah, we've done lots of walking though, so that's all good. I've not been doing my yoga every day either, so big fat failure, yay. I mean, I wasn't gonna be going to the gym every day anyway because I can't be asked for that. But yeah, I've not done as much as I thought I was gonna do, which means I've probably not had any sort of difference. But I think once I'm back in England, I'm not in holiday mode anymore. I'll probably be more motivated to go to the gym and do stuff like that, because I'm in holiday mode and I'm not motivated to go to the gym. Just don't have a motivation at all. How many times can I say motivation or motivated in I can't English. The thing I have been struggling with though is snacks, because I decided I didn't want to eat any more, well, dairy milk specifically, because I only really ate dairy milk, chocolate. I decided I don't want to eat any more because of the palm oil in it, which obviously I don't want to support products that are causing harm to orangutans and stuff. So I decided I don't want to eat any more chocolate, and I've been craving sugar quite a lot, so I just want strawberries. But the problem is, nowhere has any strawberries at all. So I want strawberries. But it's just like, normally if you're craving something unhealthy and you have some fruit to like instead, I'm not articulating. Is that my brain's frazzled? But yeah, like normally if you want something sweet, if you're craving sugar, having fruit can help that. But the only fruit I'm craving is strawberries, and the only fruit that I can't find is strawberries, because strawberries aren't in season in Spain. So we love. So I'm in the gym, don't want to be here, but I didn't come yesterday. So my compromise with myself was that I would come today instead of yesterday. But I'm not in the mood to be here, I'm tired, so I made another compromise with myself, and I'm just going to do incline walking on the treadmill because it's quite slow. Even though it does do a lot, it's quite slow. So I can just do that and watch something for 25 minutes and then go back up. I'm not doing my fitness test because I don't want to, and I have got chips in my belly. Health is going well. I know this. and hopefully I'll have my shit together today. So I'm gonna do 25 minutes on the treadmill, and then I'm gonna try to do 70 on my fitness test. I did 60 last time and I didn't finish it, but it is really hot in here, like really hot. So I don't know how likely that is, because obviously that's going to be after I'm already worn out from the treadmill and like a different climate to do it in England. But no excuses, I will try. Alright, so I actually did an incline of 14, but I didn't realise this could go higher than 14 because it only goes up to 12 on here. But it can apparently, so a speed of 4 because I got a bit bored. And I sound really out of breath because I am really out of breath, because I am unfit. Okay, so I'm done. 308 calories, 25 minutes. It was incline of 14, speed of 4. I am sweaty. So I'm gonna have a little breather before I do the fitness test, because otherwise I won't be able to do my fitness test because I can feel it in my chest. It's quite tight at the minute. Tonight we're going to get pizza, which isn't the most healthy. It's all good, I'm doing exercise. But yeah, so I'll have pizza tonight. I didn't end up doing my 70 because I'm tired, so I did a short version of it.
It's not for me to say you love me. Go with the brother who you know how we do. It's
Today is Sunday the 18th, I think, of August, and we're going home. I haven't been overly active because I'm lazy, but I've probably done more than I would have done in England, to be fair, because of all the walking we've done. So I think once we get back, I will weigh myself and measure my waist and all that rubbish and see if there's any difference or not. I meant to go to the gym 2 more times before we left, like at the end of this week, and I couldn't be asked, so I didn't. So But I'll be going in England anyway, so yes. So now we're just getting ready to leave, like packing everything away in the apartment and then making sure we're all packed and everything so that we can go home tonight. Basically, it's Tuesday now, I think. Yeah, it's Tuesday. We got home yesterday, but I forgot to weigh myself yesterday or do anything like that because I was tired. So I'm doing that today. Yeah. I have lost 0.1 kilogram. But I'm going to measure my waist. I haven't done that yet, so we'll see if that's changed at all. It won't have done, but so I've just measured myself. It has been no change at all. Ooh, we love. So I will say though, even though I've had no physical change really, I do feel a lot better. Like I feel a lot healthier and I feel like I've got more energy. Which is saying something because I don't have much energy, but I have more than normal. So even if it hasn't been a case of like, wow, look at that glow up while I've been away, it's like it has helped. So yes, I measured my neck as well but I did. But yeah, I did that, and that was 13 inches before you went away. And it's now 12.5, so I have actually lost half an inch around my neck. So that'll be where that 100 grams came from. My waist is still 26. Did I even say what it was before? Basically before, my waist was 26 inches, hips were 36, neck was 13. And then now, neck's 12.5, waist is 26, hips are 36, so. One little victory I would like to point out is that even though it was only 100 grams, so it's literally nothing, I did lose the tiniest bit of weight while I was away. I mean, being away for 5 weeks. Yes, I was eating vegetarian food, but it wasn't healthy food necessarily. And alcohol has a lot of calories in it and stuff, so like, you know, I still lost weight. So, I think, considering that I was a lazy shit, and I consumed way too many calories, I've definitely, you know, it was successful. Because I could have come back a stone heavier, but I didn't. I came back 100 grams lighter.
You're so fucking precious when you smile.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of the foodie bits from like photos I've taken of my food and stuff like that we've eaten out. I'm going to put that in now because I'm not eating out at restaurants now. So. And also, I'm kind of turned like this because I have a little baby on my lap and he can't move. Alright, so on to the vegetarian part. This was fried goat cheese with fruit jam. It was a starter in a restaurant and it was so nice, but there was just so much cheese. Like, it was basically a whole wheel and I couldn't manage it all. And then this was my main at that restaurant. It was vegetarian paella. Obviously, I had more than what's on the plate there, but they kind of serve it in the big dish and then you keep taking from it and it was really good. This salad was the only vegetarian thing on the whole menu, and I did not like it. It was disgusting. Like, the salad itself would have been nice because it had feta in it and it had quinoa and all of that, but it, like, no, the dressing was horrible. And then these tacos were so good. I absolutely love Mexican food so much, so yeah. Alright, and then this sushi was so nice. But even when I wasn't a vegetarian, if we went to this restaurant, because it's an all-you-can-eat buffet and sushi place, I would get vegetable sushi because I just preferred it to normal. And then this ravioli was spinach ravioli and tomato and basil sauce, and I'm going to learn to make this at home because it's so nice. I just wish there was more of it because it looked like there was more than it looked, but it still wasn't massive. Now, I can't remember what this pizza was called, but it was the only vegetarian pizza on the menu apart from margarita, and obviously I didn't want margarita. But it was at a place where we used to go, but it had been taken over, so it's not the same restaurant anymore. So it wasn't quite as nice as the old restaurant, but it was still good. Okay, and then I had this salad here, and the things that look a bit like croquettes or something, they were fried cheese again. There was just too much cheese. Like, it was so nice, but I was very bloated afterwards. We had these burgers at home, and they were so nice. I can't remember if they were veggie or vegan burgers, but they were made out of spinach, and they were so tasty. And I mean, look how green that is. Oh, so good. And then I can't remember if this is nasi goreng or yakitori. I think yakitori is noodles, so this will be nasi goreng, but it's like a Thai rice dish, and it was so nice. And then this we had at the vegan buffet that we went to, and it was so nice. On the left, that's chini sin carne, so it's like without meat. And then on the right, that was a Jamaican goulash. And then this is the first tiramisu I've ever had, and it was a vegan tiramisu, and it was so tasty. Honestly, I loved it. And then this was a pasta that my mum made at home, and the little sausagey things that you can see in that are vegetarian substitute sausages, which in the pasta were nice, but on their own they were a bit weird. But yeah, it was nice. Okay, so this was gnocchi in a pesto sauce, and it was so good. It was from the place that has the 4 different menus for dietary requirements, so vegetarian, vegan, celiac, and diabetic. And then this was off the vegan menu, but they asked if I ate cheese or not, and I said yes, so they put cheese on it for me, and it was just so tasty. Like, it was so nice. And then this we had at home. We have like quite a lot of spreads if we are eating at home, so we had some nice seeded bread and all that sort of thing, and hummus, and it was just very tasty. Okay, so I had this at the restaurant the first time I went into the capital city, the one that was all nautical, and this was so nice. It's basically, it was like a pineapple-y salad with chia seeds and like cucumber and pepper and a few salad leaves, and then the puree at the bottom was kind of, it was made out of sweet corn. I can't remember what it's called, but it was really tasty. And then this smoothie, oh my god, it was so nice. It had a bit of a kick to it because it had ginger in it, but it was so good. And then I had this meal with it as well. So the wraps are made out of rice paper, and then there's rice inside it because I had the one that's called Shanghai. So it was kind of like oriental food, but vegan, and it was so good. So this was from the pizzeria that we went to on the first night, and it was my classic margarita with pineapple because I like pineapple on pizza. Come for me. And then this was a veggie burger that I had a nice little surf cafe with chips, obviously, but it was basically like an omelette on a burger, so it was quite cool. And then this was I think it's pasta, I can't really remember. We had it at home. It was really tasty, and I can't remember what the pasta's called. And this was my version of a club sandwich because we went out and I asked for their club sandwich but without all the meat that was in it, because it was meant to be like bacon and something else in it, so I just had it without, and it was really tasty. It was really nice. And then this was a veggie burger. I took all the onion out because I do not like onion, but it was really good. This was probably the best veggie burger that I've had while I've been out there. Look at these smoothies that we had. They were so good. It's from this vegan restaurant that we went to. This is the food we had there. It was their plate of the day, and it was absolutely lovely. There was so much of it though. We had to have like a little doggy bag thing, like a little box to take it home because we couldn't manage it all. And then this is when we went back to the vegan buffet. So I had chili sin carne again, and I had a little bit of Spanish omelette, as you can see. Had some Russian salad, and then we got papas bravas to share because I love papas bravas. And then this is what I had for dessert that time. So it was vegan chocolate mousse, and it had little hazelnuts on it, and it had fruit in it, and it was so tasty. And then this was on one of our last 4 days. We went and got a coffee and a cake for breakfast, and I ended up with this fruit tart. My mum had that chocolate moussey cake thing, and it was so good. I had a latte, and it was delish. And then we went to my favourite Mexican restaurant and had a veggie chimichanga. It was so good. And then after that, we only really had the pizza that you saw in the other part of the video. and that was, we went to a pizza by the slice place and we got 2 slices of pizza each. I had 2 slices of margherita, my mum had 2 slices of pepperoni, and then we went home. So sad times. Okay, so I've actually decided I'm going to end this video here, because otherwise it'll end up being like an hour long and we don't want that. So this is the end of, you know, summer fitness journey, but I will probably do another video for what I'm doing in England, because this one was a little bit of a fail. Not a complete failure, just a little bit of one. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you made it this far, well then, well done, hun, because you've just wasted about 40 minutes of your life. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed it. If you did, it would be really nice if you could subscribe or give it a like, give it a, you know, cheeky thumbs up, anything like that. And yeah, see you in my next one. Bye.
Missing someone.